Hello, everyone. Here we are, the midweek bridge connection or a link between last Sunday's talk, which I gave, the courage to be a bridge, and next week's talk, which Vicki Jeters will share as honoring all people. Honoring all people, and how do we do that? That will be her discussion and her sharing for our service next week. I just wanted to recap a little bit from this past Sunday. We explored a lot about bridges. You know, you live in the land of bridges there in the southern Indiana, Louisville area, and it's wonderful. It's a metaphor. A bridge is such a metaphor for how we live our lives, and we can be in full connection. There's ways that we can be different bridges for others, and others are bridges for us. In connecting about bridges, what we talked about is there are many times when we are in the in-between, going from one place to another, and we need someone to support and to help us, and sometimes we are the support. It's about letting go and connecting to the new what's next. And that's why a bridge is such a beautiful thing. It even is used in music to bring from the chorus to the lyrics to the next part of the song. So we can all be bridges. And what kind of bridge do you feel like you'd like to be? That's the continued invitation. And in the service, I shared about a book that I recently read, which absolutely awakened me to a new way of becoming a bridge. We actually physically do things, but sometimes in our hearts we can do big work without physically doing things. It's another additional way to bring peace and connection to our world and release judgment. Pierre Prader wrote the book, The Gentle Art of Blessing. And I thought I blessed people and now realize that my blessings were here and there, and often they were a blessing to the person that let me in traffic, but I was not giving a blessing so much to the person that about knocked me off the road. Prader gives us the invitation and the wisdom and the sharing of different ways to be a blessing in the world to others in a very subtle way of sharing. So some of those, I will just give you a couple of them, and you could read his book if you like. To bless, he says, first of all, to bless means to wish unconditionally and from the deepest chamber of your heart, unrestricted good for others and events. To bless is to invoke divine care upon another, remembering we are not the bestower, but simply the joyful witness of life's abundance for another. And here are a few examples. On awakening, try blessing the day, for it already contains unseen good. Passing people on the street, bless them. Bless their health, their world, their finances, relationships. And we can bless those who we're close to and those who we may not know. And we can even send a blessing to those who we disagree with. And that's what's been the most helpful to me at times. I might send a blessing even though I don't see the same. And it's a way to engage my mind in that. So what kind of a bridge would you like to be? And would you like to add bridging to bless to the bridges that you have? How do you care for your bridge? Connection with the Spirit is the foundation of everything. And when we know we're connected, we remember, as Ernest Holmes has said, the founder of our tradition, God exists in everyone. Sometimes I forget. That's my words. And I want and choose to awaken to the gifts to the work that has been entrusted to me to be on this planet and share with others. Next week, Vicki Jeter will be bringing it to a next level as she is speaking on the honoring all people. She will be including how we honor ourselves, how we recognize values that unite us, and honoring boundaries. Absolutely wonderful. And I look forward to hearing her talk, even though I won't be back in the area for a while. When I'm there, I love to come to the Global Center for Spiritual Living, and I thank all of you, and especially Reverend Carolyn, for inviting me to share this past Sunday with you, and to know in conscious we are one with the one, and so it is. Thank you. Namaste.